Hello, good day friend. So today I'll show you some very cool tricks which I found when I was coding in Visual Studio Code. So let's start. Let's start with starter markup. I'm here in an HTML file in VS Code. We can generate starter markup with semicolon, and then you see this is the emmet abbreviation. This code will come and sit. If I hit enter, you can see the code has come and appeared. We can type 3 semicolon and it would only enter the doctor. If we go ahead and put only 1 semicolon, and we can generate the whole code. Let me delete this for the time being so that we can see things easily. Now if I type P, it would put this code here. If I hit enter, it would put the paragraph. Next we will see how we can generate some dummy text inside. So here is our paragraph and we can do lorem 10 and you see the paragraph, and here is the dummy code with 10 words. We can limit it to whatever number we want. Yeah, you can see this is with more number of words. Even we can, if we want, we can go lesser number as well. It's only 3 words. We'll see child element. So here is a div. Inside that we'll put P paragraph as a child, and inside that we'll put this text as a child. Let's see how we can do that. So here is our div element, and inside that paragraph is a child, and inside that some text we are putting. Let me put some lesser text so that we can see it. Hit enter and you see div paragraph, and the div has child P and it has child this text as a child. Now what I did, I put angle bracket. So emmet follows emmet abbreviation follows CSS selectors kind of style. So like if you like in CSS, when we need to select a child element, generally we do like this, but this is a descendant, like it would select something some like element which is child of child, so it will select all those. But with angle bracket you generally select immediate child. So that emmet abbreviation follows that kind of style. So here we create a div. Inside that div we have created, if we want to create the paragraph as a child element, inside that this another paragraph as a child element, and then inside that this text. So this is how it is. Like if I want to create, say we have main tag, and inside main tag I want to create some section, and inside section some articles should come, inside articles some line should come. So we would follow that angle bracket notation. Okay, after child element we will see how we can add class and ID to elements. So we can do like this, say div, and then to add ID we would use we'd use the hash sign and say ID1, and then if I hit enter, you see ID got added. Now what if I want class to add it, we would just put a dot and the class name and hit enter, and you see class has been added. So if I go like this, div has a child element paragraph, the paragraph ID is say ID1, and then it also has a class, say class 1. If I hit enter, see paragraph's ID as well as class. So after class and ID we will see how we can create sibling element. Like here is a div has a child, two children. One is 2 paragraphs. Now this paragraph has a sibling, this paragraph. Let's see how we can do that. Okay, so we have a div element, and then we have it has 2 children. First paragraph with class 1, paragraph has a sibling, both the children, so with class 2. So we are using, if we hit enter, you see this got created. how we did that. Simple, like if I take paragraph dot plus one, that's it. Like I used plus, so it's follow CSS selector kind of style. So after sibling element, we'll select how we can generate multiple elements. So we can do div, we can go paragraph, and that's it. Now you can tell me, okay, last time we saw that to generate sibling element where we did like plus, so why can't we do that? So we can go ahead and we can do something like this, and that's it. We can do that. Why we need to use we need to learn another syntax. The problem with plus one, say what if you want to 10 paragraph, so then you have to you have to do it like this. So that doesn't scale well. So if you need to, but here with this syntax, if you just write 10 and that's it, done, boom. So that is a good part of this syntax. Not only this, if you want some text to appear, dummy text to appear inside it, it will do it like say dummy text appeared. So that was the benefits of this syntax. After showing how we can generate multiple elements, we will move to how we can put some text inside elements. Okay, so we can do it like this. So here is a paragraph, and then we can, inside braces, we can put text and we can hit enter. So see, the text has come. Now we can do it like this, paragraph, then hit enter, and see, 2 paragraph got generated with this text. Now you can tell me, okay, why can't we do something like this, what we did earlier, like the child element way? Like you can see, if you did like this, and why can't we do it like this? Okay, the main difference is this is a dummy text, and the difference with this one, that was is a controlled text. So I can remove that, I can go ahead, I can put it, and this is a control text. It would work like a placeholder, which latter you want to replace. So if I go ahead and hit enter, see, this is placeholder. If we want, we can replace it with the value which will come to us from the data source. So that is the benefit of it, or whatever we did. So we can also do the other way, like the earlier we did. Yeah, so that also do. So after generating after placing text inside elements, we'll move to how we can number them in an incremental way in elements. So let's see. Okay, so let's take an UL, and then let's take an li. Let's generate this, and let's generate some text inside it. Let's put it as item. So we got to list item, and we want it to have something like this, 1 and 2. Let's see how we can do that. So we will then li, and we put item, and then we'll put it the $sign, and then star, and then 4. You see, we got 1 2 3 4. It's just automatically a date. And the good part is that where it will benefit us, like we can do something like that, .css class. Okay, and then probably, okay, the class name, sorry, item hyphen probably $, and then hit enter. You see, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is what the class name generated automatically. Now what if you have a scenario like this, say it's a continuation of the same list, but here you want 5, 26, 7, 28, like that. How you can do that? Okay, let's see how we can do that one. So you have this list here, and that has a children, so that is such like a child li, and then it has item hyphen dollar, and then you have, okay, I want 4 item, and then you have coded this, and then you start with 5. Okay, and you see 5 6 7 8 got generated. Now you can there can be one more scenarios, like where you have a situation like this. You want it in reverse order, like you want 2, then it 1, then like, or if it is 3 2 1, then like that. So the syntax is, let me show you the syntax. It's like this: a line, and then your class syntax, item hyphen your dollar, then your at the rate minus star, say 3. You see here it's not generating the reverse order, so there is some not sure why, but it's the syntax as per emit site, but it's not happening here. I'm not sure why. Anyway, so this is how we generate auto incrementing number. So after we saw numbering in elements, let's move to how we can group elements. Grouping means like, see here is a see the structure. See here is a div and it has a sibling paragraph. Now to generate this structure, like here is a div, it has a nested div, it has one more nested div, and it has one more level of nesting, and then it has some text. Now after generating these, you have to come back and you have to generate this paragraph. Let's see how we can do that. See, let's for generate, let's see div, and I want a div and it has a sibling like this way. If you hit enter, you see div and it has one paragraph. Very nice. Now we can go back, and if I go and put another div inside it, and then if I hit enter, I'm sorry, wait, you see what is happening. This paragraph is no more sibling of this outer div, it is becoming sibling of this inner div. So that is the issue with this plus sign. Now because this plus is with respect to this div, no more with this div. So to achieve that, we need to group them. You can group it like this. Now if I go, now if I hit enter, you see the paragraph is now the sibling of this outer div. Okay, so that is what the what is the concept of grouping comes in. So if I go one more level of nesting, this is the level of one more level of nesting. I have one, and then if I go and hit enter, you see this paragraph is still the sibling of the outer div. I can go any level of nesting I want, it is not a problem. The structure, the outer structure will always remain same. Now what is the benefit? There is like, you can tell me like, okay, see, this is the case, this was the case, like P was going inside. We can achieve that using one more way. You may find it in the website, like caret. It would take the control to the one level up. So from this nested div, it will go to the outer div, or the one level up, that is outer div, and now this P will be with respect to the outer div. So if I go and hit enter, you see it is outside. Now like if I go one more level of div, and if I add one more, so the structure remains same. The problem comes when the level of nesting goes like, or increases. Then you have to remember that how many level you come back, 1 2 3, and then it is, so if I, now it will remain. So if you like, as like you have to do that calculation. So that can be avoided, that can be simply be avoided by the grouping. That's it. So that is the good part of applying grouping. Thank you so much for watching this.